Welcome to this AutoCAD floor plan series. In this tutorial, we will create a complete professional floor plan like this from scratch. From the initial setup and wall layout to doors, furniture, and finally, a fully print-ready drawing. In this part, we will focus on setting up the file and drawing the axes and walls. Without further ado, let's dive in. We begin by setting up our file correctly. In the command line, let's type units. Hit enter. Make sure unit type is set to decimal and insertion scale is set to centimeters. As for architecture floor plan drawing, it ensures precision and consistency. Again, in our command line, let's type LA and hit enter. Here we get the layer properties manager. And right now, by default, AutoCAD creates a single layer. Architecture floor plans are never drawn on a layer alone. To create a new layer, we hit this icon here and let's type wall. That's our first layer. Each layer will be given distinct properties. For my walls, I like to choose a dark red color. Line type for walls should stay on continuous, and line weight I would like to go for 0.30 to make my walls more visible and easier to be readable from the floor plan. Great. Now we already have a layer. Let's create another layer by clicking on this icon and type window. So creating layers takes a minute or so, but it ensures that we later on save hours and our floor plan stays clean and organized. To create a new layer, again, we hit this icon here. Let's type its name, door. One click here, and let's assign to it a color for our doors. Line type for doors should be continuous. Line weight should be set to default. Again, one more layer, and we will simply type dim for our dimensions, and let's assign a color to it. For our dimensions, I would like to go for this light orange color. Now, again, another layer, and this one will be assigned for all the text in our drawing, and I would like to go for a dark gray color. Our last layer, again, click this icon here, and let's type it axis. Now, here for color, for my axis, I would like to go for this yellow color here. And on the line type, we will change it for axis. All of the other layers are set to continuous, but axis, have a different line type. By one time clicking here, the line type window pops up. Click on load to load a new line type and make sure you have ISO dash clicked on. Now we have it loaded. To make it active, one click on it and hit OK. And as you see, all the layers are set to continuous except for our axis layer. To make a layer active, double click here. And now the axis layer is active, and anything we draw in our viewport will be drawn on the axis layer. Now we are almost ready to start our floor plan drawing. Just two more things. To get rid of this background grid here, simply click on this icon here, as for me it's somehow confusing. Secondly, as you know, our floor plan is drawn only in 90 degrees. So in other words, you have perfect vertical or perfect horizontal lines. So to restrict our line drawing to only 19 degrees, make sure we have ortho mode activated. So let's hit XL on our keyboard, and as you see, I get directly my commands along my mouse cursor. That's because I have dynamic input activated. If you haven't, hit F12 on your keyboard to activate or deactivate it. Okay? Because for this tutorial, we will totally avoid the ribbon and the command line, as both of them are very time and effort consuming. So XL for X line and hit enter. Now click, left click, and move your mouse, and as you see, we directly get our first axis line. Great. Now, offset, 440, enter, once to the right, and one more time again to the right. Great. So here we have our vertical axis lines, XL again, and this time let's draw one horizontal, and now again, offset, enter, 260, enter, offset it to down, and now escape to exit a command, spacebar to reactivate the command, and this time let's type 620, enter, and move downwards. Great. Now what I'm going to do, I will type REC on my keyboard for rectangle, and simply draw a rectangle from here till here. We'll shortly delete this rectangle. Don't worry about it. Let's hit Offset and type 220, enter, and offset it. Now we can delete this and select all of this and type TR for trim and trim out by simple left click, keep it pressed, and move your mouse around it to get rid of all of the extra parts of the axis line. Now we can delete this rectangle here and this one. I think we have deleted it. Great. Yeah, we have deleted it. Now our axis lines almost got shape and are almost done. So we will type on our keyboard C for circle, enter. We will go here to the command line, hit 2P, click and move, type 80. Now we will activate our text layer by double clicking here, zoom in, type text, click on any point, identify the height of it. Let's choose, for example, 40, enter. Now the rotation angle 0, enter, and let's type A. Great. And now click on the text, M for move. Let's disable the ortho mode and adjust its position to the center of the circle. Great. Now we will select it, CO for copy, and let's copy it to the other parts of the axis line as well. Our first axis line is called A, second one B, and our third one C. Now, let's select these three, CO for copy, and let's copy them to the down. Great. Now, we will select this one, C for copy, click here, and copy it 1, 2, 3. Now, our horizontal axis lines will be called 1, 2, and 3. Great. Now, click from the left and to the right. Great. CO for copy. And copy from here till here. Great. Now we are done with the axis line. Let's draw our walls. To draw our walls, double click here to activate our wall layer. And let's type REC for rectangle, enter, left click from this corner. And here again, left click to have our first wall drawn. Now it's a single line, so we need to type offset 20 units, enter, and offset it to the inside. Great. Now, before I continue to draw my walls, let me simply lock my axis layer. And why? Because now if I select one and type E for erase, you see nothing happens. I have locked it. And that's because I want my axis lines to stay fixed so that I don't accidentally delete them. Let's type L for line on my keyboard. And let me slightly make my layers smaller here so that we can see our viewport better. Okay, so again, L for line. And let me draw a line from here. And right now, again, I'm in random mode. So I need to activate ortho mode. I will go up by 90 units, enter, and then 60 units, enter, and here, great, closed it. Now, L for line, enter. Let's go up by 120 units, enter. Let's go up by 10 units, and then close this wall here as well. Great. Now, for here, let's draw a line from here till here, and type offset 20 units, enter. Okay, now L for line. And here I will draw, click from this corner here, move up by 60 units, enter. And then move here, 90 units, enter, and close it. And now here we have a duplicate line, but don't worry about them. Later on, I will show you a command how we can get rid of all of the duplicate lines or shapes in our drawing and how we can get a clean and professional drawing. So right now, these are only reference lines to us, and they are there to help us finish our drawing, okay? So don't worry about them too much for now. Again, L for line. Let's draw a line from here, go up by 300 units, enter, to the right side, 20, enter, and yeah, create this wall here. Now we can simply select it, great, and type M for move, and select the center of the wall and bring it to the center of the center line. Now L for line again, and let's draw from here, go up by from here to here 300 units. So we need 1 meter for our walls. So what we are going to do, we will type 120, then 10, and close our wall. Great. Now let's measure our door area, type 100. Great. And now from here, we can simply find the point till here and close it. Now this wall, which is our door gap, simply select it, E for erase, and enter. Great. For our walls, again, L for line, enter. Let's draw here, go up by, let's measure this part here, 220, okay? So we need 90 centimeters for a wall, for a door, sorry. How much remains is exactly 130. So we will go up by 65, enter. Now here to this side, 10, enter, and close it. Now we can select this part, MI for mirror, enter, choose any point, and simply move your mouse. And as you see, we get a mirror of it. A resource object, no. Now we can select our wall, M for move, enter, and simply drag it to the other side. And here, let's measure it, how much remains with the line command, 90 units, perfect for a bathroom door. Now, here, L, enter, or what we can do is simply offset. Okay, and let's go by 120 units, enter, and offset it to the inside. So this is a whole rectangle. We don't need it. Simply X for explode, enter. And now let's delete these parts here. Erase. Now EX for extend to here. Now offset. 20 units, enter. Great. And now here we have our bedroom, and here we have our terrace area. So there are unnecessary parts of our drawing, like these ones here, which we need to trim out. And that's what we will come later to them. So here again, let me type PL for polyline, enter. Go up by 60, enter. To this side by 70, enter. And close it. Great. Now for here, I will go by 100 units for my door opening. Close it. And here, let's go for 70, enter, and close it. Now, this part here is unnecessary, so I can simply, yep, great. Okay, let's see what remains, almost nothing. So what I'm going to do now, I need to clean out my floor plan of all of the extra parts. So I will select everything and type TR for trim and enter. Now I will search for those parts of my walls which are extra and need to be cut out. So yeah, I think I am done with cutting out all or trimming out all of the unnecessary parts of my floor plan. So for now, for you guys to see it better, let me expand the layers. And here, let me turn off my axis layer. And as you see, yep, I trimmed out everywhere perfectly fine, except for this part here. So I will select it. TR for trim, enter, and one click here. And as you see, I get the unnecessary part, cut it out as well. Now I have perfectly clean walls. Great. And let me bring back my axis layers, turn them on back. Great. That's it for this part. Watch part 2 next. We will add doors, windows, furniture, and much more to complete the floor plan. See you there.